Hey y'all, so today I thought we'd try something a little different, try to have some fun, try to mix things up. What you can see here is this is a link to NCTM. NCTM is the National Council of Teachers of Mathematics. And this is just a kind of a neat little game to where we are going to start exploring vectors in the real world. There's a lot of physics to this as well. So we're going to kind of look and see how whenever sailors are plotting a course from island to island, or if you're trying to fly from here to Atlanta or something else like that, the fact that you're not always going to take a straight course. There are things like wind resistance, and in this case, from what you can see here on the screen, currents, they're going to kind of change the direction in which your boat can travel. So I'm just going to give you kind of a quick intro to how this game works. And then this is really all I want you to do for today. Just kind of a little easier day, just something to kind of get, have some fun with this. There's going to be an honor system. If you tell me you did it, I'll believe you, whether you did it or not. But I think, like I said, as we start doing our own word problems and applications, having been through this before will kind of help give you an idea for why we're doing this and what we do. So as you can see here, we've got these two vectors. We've got a blue vector and a red vector. And we can take and we can move these vectors however we want. And you can see that they're going to change the direction for which the boat goes. The blue vector is going to be our starting one. As you can see here, it's our boat velocity vector. The red is going to change the way that the current travels and the current moves. So we get kind of change things around and, like I said, have a little fun with it. So this one's just static. I'll show you the game in a second. But what we're trying to do is get the boat to go from its starting spot to the island. So I've got this vector here with the current. I'm actually going to change the direction of the boat a little bit. Because as my current, you can see it's kind of flowing in this direction, that's going to push my boat kind of to the left-hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press start. And I missed just because you can see that even though I got close, it was a little too far this way. So let's just go ahead and reset, change the direction slightly. As you can see, I'm still not pointing directly at the island. So let's see here. Boom, made it that time. Okay. And like I said, what you're going to be working on today is I want you to work on the game aspect. With the game aspect, it's kind of the same idea to where you get to control the boat, but this time you don't get to control the water. The water is pretty static. You cannot increase it, shorten this. Moving this red vector doesn't really change anything. So we've got a nice gentle flow, down, to the southeast. So I'm just going to go ahead and set my boat up. And wow, I was way off on that one too. And you can see you get 3 tries. So let's kind of bring it a little bit more straight and narrow. Missed again. And even from the result, you can see us talking about the magnitude and the direction. So last attempt, boom, there we go. Okay, so I just want you to have fun with this. Spend, 10, 15 minutes or so, just kind of play around with it and see. You will see that some of these currents will go a little faster. Some of the boat trips are going to be a little bit harder. Your vectors are not going to be the same as mine. And as you see here, the phantom boat, so this time it's going to be a little bit more of a race. So just kind of click through this. You're pretty smart. You can figure this out. And then there's a Google Google form that just says, yes, I tried it. And then just a little feedback on it too. So have fun, enjoy, and stay safe. See y'all.